فَاسْجُدُوا ذُلًّا لَهُ فِي مَنْ سَجَدْ. So prostrate in humility to him with those who prostrated to him. فَلَهُ الْأَمْلَاكُ خَرَّتْ سُجَّدًا. To him all the angels, they prostrated. إِذْ تَجَلَّى نُورُهُ فِي آدَمِ. When his light emerged in Adam. That's what they say. And what makes me sorry, and what makes my grieveness so deep, is when I hear people shouting after that, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. They don't say anything. It became just like what a converse or something. They don't understand what's going on, and they say these things. So isn't this misguidance? They say that he is God. Al-Khu'i, a well-known scholar, Sheikh, he was asked, is it allowed to ask the imams a son or to be provided? So for example, if a woman is impotent or she doesn't have a child, oh my imam, am I allowed, I want to have a child. He said, yes, there's nothing wrong with this. To ask the people, to ask the imams, the family of the Prophet, he said yes. What? Because they believe they are powerful, they have superpower. Superpower. They can see anyone whom they want. They can hear billions of people at the same time. They have no problem. They have superpower. And as Al-Khomeini mentioned, that every atom in the world is under their control. I add something by saying, except Abu Bakr and Umar. They could not have control, and they used to be using taqiyya. And Umar was knocking on the door. I think, have you heard of this? That Umar said, get out. And Fatima opened the door and he broke her bone. Did you hear about that? Do you remember, brothers, when the Prophet left Mecca, who he kept in his house? Ali. What? He left in his house a brave man, isn't he? Isn't this contradictory? That Ali said to Fatima, now Fatima, open the door. I know that Umar wants to do something to me. He wants to break my bone. Let your bone be broken, not me. Let your bone be broken. You open. No, I'm not going to open. You open the door, Fatima. The daughter of the Prophet. She opened, as they claim, she opened the door, and Umar hit her, and her bone was broken, and her child was, miscarriage. She had miscarriage. You see, if you mention it in an emotional way, oh, it will cause people to cry. But if you think it reasonably, you'll be saying, wait a minute, is this the same Ali whom the Prophet left him at his house when he immigrated to Medina? There's a big contradiction. There's a big contradiction here. And wait a minute, it is mentioned that Ali gave his daughter Kulthum to Umar. Hey brothers, if someone killed your son, you go ahead and give him your daughter? If someone killed your son, you know, Ali retaliated against Umar. What a great retaliation is this. That he said to him, take my daughter. I'll punish you for what you did to my wife. Take my daughter. I'll punish you for what you did. Take my daughter. And not only this, I'll call my son Umar. Do you know that there is a son for Ali called Umar?
Yes.
Do you know that there's a son for Ali called Abu Bakr? I was making my search, and I opened the book Bihar al-Anwar, which I have it here with me in my computer. And I said, let's see, I want to write Abu Bakr ibn Ali. I may find something. I found it. Assalamu alayka ya Abu Bakr ibn Ali. Ma a'la makanatak. This is a supplication, Shia supplication. What should you say when you reach the grave of Abu Bakr ibn Ali? That's in the book Bihar al-Anwar. So that proves that they acknowledge it, that yes, Ali has a son called Abu Bakr, Umar, and Uthman. And by the way, does anyone call his son Abu? He's a small child. How do you call him Abu? Abu means the father of. Abu means the father of. Why Ali called his son Abu? His son is not father yet. Yeah, because he loves Abu Bakr. He loves Abu Bakr. Okay. Also, they believe that Ahlul Bayt, they cannot be limited by a body or a time. They can be having unlimited free calls. They have unlimited bodies. They can produce thousands of bodies, as Khomeini himself mentioned. They can be having thousands of bodies. Ali can be having thousands of bodies in different places. And Fatima can have thousands of bodies. She can be seen in more than one place. Are they like human beings? No. Especially when we find in the title of their doctrine that they were created by light and from the light of Allah. If you go to the Catholicism, what do they believe? They believe that Jesus is Nur from Nur, light from light. He was born from the light of Allah. Christians say that, the Shia say that they were created from the light of Allah. So they're not human beings. And that's against Islam. The Prophet was ordered to say, قُلْ إِنَّمَا أَنَا بَشَرٌ مِثْلُكُمْ. Say, I am nothing but a human being like you. Alright, why we were created? وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. But what do they say? Allah did not create the jinn kind and the mankind, but only for one reason, for the A'immah, for Ahlul Bayt. He created everything for them. Where is that? In Al-Kafi, first volume, page 337. Fiqh al-Sadiq, volume 16, page 163. The author is Muhammad Sadiq al-Ruhani. He's a well-credited Shaykh for the Shia. Bihar al-Anwar, volume 15, page 30. Do we believe this? Is that Islam? No. What is the definition of Tawheed given by Al-Khomeini? And by the way, Khomeini believes that Fatima is Ilah. In his book, Manzilatul Mar'ati fil Islam, which is available in the internet, if you want to make an Arabic search on that book, Manzilatul Mar'ati fil Islam, open it and look for the word Jabaruti. Jabaruti, you will find this statement, that Fatima is not a normal person. She is Ka'in Insani, a human being. Bal Ka'inun Jabarutiyun Ilahi. Not only this, but she is a divine being. ظهرت على الأرض بصورة امرأة. She emerged on earth by the image of a woman. Well, while I was coming to this place here, I saw a place called Goddess. And I was asking the brother who gave me a ride, what is that Goddess? So that's the same belief of the Goddess. She is Ka'in Jabaruti Ilahi. Those who speak Arabic, they understand what I mean. They know what I mean. So, Al-Khomeini defined the meaning of the word Tawheed. What is Tawheed? He said, التوحيد تفعيل وهو الذهاب من الكثرة إلى الوحدة. It is to go from kathra, multitude, to wahda, to the